Galen, also known as Jon Talbain, is the werewolf character in Darkstalkers. Born and raised in England, Jon learned that he was born to a human mother and a werewolf father. When the curse of the Darkstalkers fell upon him, he himself became a werewolf. Now as a beast and is shunned by humanity, Jon Talbain is on a quest to expel the darkness within and to regain his human form. He has Beast Cannon and Climb Razor. And according to Rotan Neighbor's tier list, he resides in the 4th slot in S tier. Now as a high-ranking character, what is it that makes Jon Talbain a beast on the battlefield? To understand this question, we need to watch today's episode on Dad and Kids Play 1. What's good, everybody? I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is Jon Talbain's move list from Darkstalkers 3. We're going to go over all Jon Talbain moves and discuss tips and strategies to help you learn to play the character better. Also, if you like these type of videos, then consider giving it a like and maybe a subscribe. Thanks. Before we cover the special moves, first let us take a look at the basic attacks. Okay, starting off this list is the Beast Cannon. This technique is one of Jon Talbain's rush move. To do this attack, do a quarter circle forward plus any punch button. The Beast Cannon comes out fast, and you can do this attack twice in a row. And even change directions while doing so. To do the diving version of this attack, simply do the move while in midair. This variation allows you to follow through with the second Beast Cannon as well. Finally, to do the rising version of the Beast Cannon, do a Dragon Punch motion plus any punch button. So, this version of the attack acts more like an anti-air, and you can do a second Beast Cannon from here as well. All versions of the Beast Cannon has an ES variant as well. The ES version is called Flashing Beast Cannon. This is how the ES version looks. Up next is the anti-air attack called the Climb Razor. This is the move where Jon Talbain hit the opponent with an upwards kick strike. To do the attack, press down plus up and any kick button. The Climb Razor comes out quite fast, and it is even possible to combo off of a light punch or kick. While this attack has both speed and range, it has poor recovery when he's on the way down, so be mindful of that. Also, the strength of the button that's pressed determines the height and range of the attack. The ES version of this move is called the Mountain Razor. This is how the ES version looks. So, the Million Flicker is another awesome attack. To do the move, do a quarter circle back plus any punch button, then tap punch rapidly. This move is similar to E Honda's 100 Hand Slap. The Million Flicker comes out fast and is an effective way to score multiple hits. Also, this move causes chipping damage extremely well. While the Million Flicker has a lot of good things about it, the downside is that you have to be very close to the opponent for it to work. As a matter of fact, the closer you are, the better. The ES version of this move is called Billion Flicker. This is how the ES version looks. Okay? So, this move will allow Jon Talbain to hop across the screen in short distances. To do this move, tap down plus all 3 kick buttons. From my understanding, the quick hop can go underneath projectiles, but because of its lack of range, this makes the move difficult to use as you will have to wait at the very last moment before using it. Also, if you do the quick hop near the opponent, Jon Talbain would simply hop to the other side of them. Yep. Press back at any time during the dash to cancel it. This is a great way to fake a dash in and to get the opponent to do something reckless. So, the Wild Circular is Jon Talbain command grab. To do the Wild Circular, do a half circle back plus medium kick or heavy kick. And of course, you have to be close to them. But yeah, the Wild Circular is a nice addition to Jon Talbain's arsenal. And being that it's a command grab, you have to be extremely close to the opponent. Oops, try it again. There we go. This is how the ES version looks. Okay. Tap up plus any attack to do the Strike Wolf. This attack can only be done on a fallen enemy. This is how the ES version looks. Okay. To do the Sadness Wind, just press forward and medium kick to do a slight kick forward. It's like a subtle move. So like if you just do a standing medium kick, he does the same kick, but he doesn't move forward. But if you tap forward with it, see he does like this slight slide forward as he kicks. Okay. So here's Jon Talbain punch throw. Press forward and medium punch or fierce punch to execute. So here's Jon Talbain's kick throw. Press forward and medium kick or either fierce kick to execute. To do Jon Talbain's air throw, press forward and medium punch or fierce punch to execute while in midair. There we go. So, the first EX Super I would like to discuss is called a Dragon Cannon. Jon Talbain would summon a large fiery dragon to attack the enemy. To do the attack, do a half circle forward plus all kick buttons. So, this move is the only projectile-based attack Jon Talbain really has. Its startup time isn't the fastest, and it's not combo friendly. Smaller opponents may duck underneath this attack. However, if you time it right, you can use the Dragon Cannon as an anti-air for aerial opponents. Please keep in mind that you must use the kick buttons if you're using Dark Force Change, and use the punch buttons if you're in Dark Force Power. So yeah, this super is not the most damaging one, but it still gets the job done. This super attack consists of a button sequence. To do the move, press light punch, medium punch, forward, light kick, and medium kick. With the razor slice, you can be very sneaky with it. Although, this super have no range and you have to be very close in order to initialize the attack. There we go. However, this super does the most damage out the two, and it is best to start the inputs for this move while doing a combo, like so. The razor slice will slice the enemy in half. If you finish off the opponent with this attack, they will remain in half at the end of the match. To use the Dark Force, press punch and kick together of the same strength. This will allow Jon Talbain to summon after images, which will grant him access to more hits and damage. Here's a tip. Do his Dark Force with the Billion Flicker. Then mash on the buttons and watch the hits rack up. With Jon Talbain's speed and arsenal of attacks, this version of the Dark Force is very deadly. Overall, Jon Talbain is the epitome of a rushdown character. He has all the tools that are necessary to get in the opponent's face in no time. He is an offensive character through and through, even though he has a solid defense as well. With Talbain, one should keep the pressure on the opponent with rushdowns and combos, and remember to use the quick hop against opponents who love to sit back and hurl projectiles all day. Your main objective is to throw as many combos and claw slashes as possible, so don't let up, and only go on defensive whenever you have no other option. Well, with that being said, here are some tips to help out with Jon Talbain's gameplay. As long as you have meter, Jon Talbain has access to a projectile, which is his Dragon Cannon. Use the Dark Force and the Billion Flicker in tandem. Use the quick hop to go underneath projectiles. Also, you can use it to quickly hop to the other side of the opponent. Alternate between grabbing and inflicting combos. Don't forget that Jon Talbain has a command grab. Well, that's it for this video. If you like Darkstalkers 3 and would like to see me cover more of these in the future, then be sure to give this video a like. With that being said, I'm Dad Mishima. See you next video.